Hey guys, Mike here from We Watch the Movie. Today I'm here to talk about The Purge, spoiler review. If you've seen the movie, great, watch this. If you haven't seen the movie, don't watch this because I don't want to give anything away. Just want to do a quick spoiler review on this, guys, because a lot of stuff in this movie is really weird. Like, this stupid ass kid, and I don't know if this made you guys mad or not, but his kids drove me in fucking insane. I mean, get control of your fucking kids, Ethan Hawke, seriously. Like, he was awesome in this movie, but those kids were just terrible. It's not that they were even terrible actors, I just couldn't stand them. And that kid looked nothing like Ethan Hawke. Like, his wife has been doing some shit on the side. Maybe she's having sex with her brother. I mean, that's what she did in Game of Thrones, right? It's so stupid. First you let that guy in. And I don't know about you guys, but when you were watching that scene, that dude's standing there, and he's just like, he just lets in this dude off the street who's like a hobo or whatever. He's kind of dirty looking, he's bloody, and he needs help. And the guy's standing there. If I'm that guy, I'm like, hey, he let me in. Thank you so much. I'm not going to hurt any of you. Please don't shoot me. Please don't do anything. But instead, this guy decides to stand there and go at the whole family instead of actually speaking. And then, of course, guess who fucks that situation up? Ethan Hawke's daughter, because she's got that stupid kid over, and he got on my nerves with this whole, like, oh, let's show them making out for like 5 minutes in each other's face. So he comes down the steps, and all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, he wants to kill Ethan Hawke. So that guy's a fucking idiot as well. It's like, oh, you know, your dad won't let us be together. Rather than wait like a year for you to turn 18 where you can do what you want to, or however long it is, it can't be that long, I'm just going to kill him because I can, and that'll totally fix our problems. You'll still love me. And you know what? That bitch is so dumb, she might have. He might have had a good idea. Because after they get in a firefight and they're shooting at each other, Ethan Hawke hits him, he misses Ethan Hawke, she runs after him into the bedroom and is like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, you've known this dude for, I guarantee, under a year. At most a year. You know she's not known this dude probably for like 2 weeks, and she's like crazy in love with him or whatever. And she's gonna run and try to help the dude that just tried to kill her dad, rather than her dad who raised her for her whole freaking life. I'd be like, bitch, you and him get out and go on the streets and get purged on. But yeah, the kid's got on my freaking nerves. And what was up with that kid with that Toy Story, like, half-burnt baby doll, like, mechanical thing? I thought that was a little bit much. I thought they tried to use that, incorporate that into the movie too much. It was just kind of, whatever. But that's fine. I mean, I still love the movie. The movie's great. Like I said in the other review, it looks great. It's well acted by Ethan Hawke and that chick that sleeps with the brother in Game of Thrones. And let me know below, did any of the jump scares get to you guys? One of them got to me just a little bit, but I was in the stupidest theater ever. I swear to God, this couple behind me did that. God, I hate it when this happens. Like, he laughed at everything. Like, there was dead serious moments. Someone would be like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to slit your throat. And then I'm going to kill and rape your entire family. And that dude would be like, and like, he just did not take the fucking hint. Like, he would replay movie scenes out for you after they showed. He was there with his like redneck wife or whatever, and something would happen and be like, he's like, she ran upstairs to get away from him. I can't believe she did that. I want to turn around to him and be like, I swear to God, if the Purge ever becomes a real thing, you are the first person I'm going to kill. Towards the end of the movie, it got worse, because he got more excitable as more shit happened. He was like, oh, he was like going into overload when shit started to get crazy. He was like trying to tell the plot to everybody in the fucking room. The movie was pretty good. It was a good thriller. It looked great. I enjoyed it. Like, I know a lot of people want him to go into the concept more, like show more of like the out of their house, like what happens with the Purge and shit that goes on, and delve deeper into that, but they really just focus on the family. But I love home invasion movies. They scare the shit out of me. So I was okay with that. Ethan Hawke turns out to be a douchebag, because those guys are like, hey, we're going to break in, and his wife's like, ha ha, nobody can break in our house because my husband sells the best, you know, security equipment. And then Ethan Hawke's like, yeah, about that. They can totally still get in. It's like 99% okay. I mean, I just sold it to all these people in the neighborhood because nothing was ever going to happen, so they're never going to know if it works or not, right? Ethan Hawke's character is so weird, and I just wanted him to hit his kids. I just wanted him to beat his kids. I know that sounds terrible, but his kids were fucking awful. Like, they didn't listen to shit he said. Every time something got right, like, they would fuck it up. And there's so many stupid things that the people in this movie did, like the characters did, even Ethan Hawke. So they get this dude, and they tie him up, and his wife's, like, using the letter opener to stab him, and, like, they're torturing this guy, trying to get him outside. And I get that. Because it's like, you know, you're trying to save your family. You got kids. I mean, if I was that guy that had gone into their house, I'd have been like, look, I'm not going to get these kids killed. I'm just going to go out there. Can I have a gun, though? Or if I was Ethan Hawke, I'd be like, all right, I'm going to let you out the back door. I'm going to give you a head start, and then I'll just tell them where you're going. Is that cool? Instead of anyone saying what's going on, everybody just starts screaming and shooting each other and running around. They're trying to find the guy. And then that fucking kid gives him a hiding space, and then gets his stupid sister who's like, I'm hiding upstairs because Dad killed my boyfriend, and I'm afraid he'll be mad at me. It was like, you're so fucking stupid. Like, Does nobody notice that this dude is in your house right now? Does no one care about the fact that that hobo, who you know nothing about, is running loose in your house right now on a night where anybody can kill anybody? No one seemed to care. They're like, oh shit, this stuff just happened. Let's sit around and talk about it for 20 minutes while that guy runs rampant in our house with our kids. The only thing I really didn't like about this movie is there was a couple points where everybody in the cast was dumb. They're torturing that guy, trying to get him to go outside, and everybody just keeps changing their minds. It's like 1 minute, it's like, no, we're gonna let him kill him. And then the next minute, they're like, no, we're not. And then all of a sudden, Ethan Hawke's like, we're gonna take a stand. I'm gonna go get some guns, we're gonna hole up, we're gonna make this shit happen. Which the movie got pretty cool right then, but you were on like, that dude that you had tied up there wanted to kill the bad guys too. Like, he wasn't on their side. Why didn't you give him a gun? You're like, here, wife, take this. Me and you can take them all on. You had a whole extra person there and you just let him sitting there tied up. That didn't make much sense. So then, of course, they break in the house. Shit's going crazy. That action scene with Ethan Hawke and where Ethan Hawke's going through the house killing people, the sound, it was the way it was shot, everything was awesome about those action scenes. There was a little bit of shaky cam, but apart from that, it was just great. That scene where he's got that fucking badass pump action shotgun where he pulls a shotgun like this and he's shooting people. It was pretty realistic. I mean, who's to say that those dudes that broke in, they weren't like ninjutsu experts or anything, so it was just like a regular fight between two guys. So I mean, that the fighting and him kicking their ass and like, you know, he's fighting for his family, they just want to kill somebody. Maybe he has a bit more to lose, maybe that's why he took on like 4 of them by himself and still won. But those scenes were really cool. Like, that shotgun scene was badass. That chick swinging the axe at him while he's fighting the other guy on the pool table and stuff, that scene was really freaking cool. Then Ethan Hawke gets stabbed. It's like, fuck, dude, you just had this badass scene and he beats all these dudes' asses and he kills everybody and he's walking out, he's like, yeah, we're okay. And then that dude's just waiting around the corner. AWOL Nation's just waiting around the corner, he's just like, knife in the stomach, you're done. You're done. And then it was like, oh shit, Ethan Hawke's gonna die. Those bitch-ass neighbors come over and they kill that guy. And the whole family's like, yay, you saved us, thank God that this is over. And they're like, well, actually, and that creepy blonde chick with her giant mouth, she was creepy as hell. She looked like she was wearing one of those masks, but she actually wasn't wearing one of those masks. Like, that's her right there without any makeup on or anything, I swear to God. Like, actually, we only killed him because you're ours. That's all good and well, cool little twist or whatever. I did see it coming, but you know what sucks about that and is stupid as hell about that is they literally got together and wanted to purge on this family and kill them because they sold them security systems and then added a wing to their house using the money. Bitch, you didn't have to buy the security system. What are you mad about? It's like, oh, you spent the money to make your house bigger. You're rubbing it in our face. It's like, dude, he didn't fucking put a gun to your head and make you pay and make you buy the security system. And at this point, you didn't even realize it didn't work all that great. What are you pissed about? So that was kind of a dumb like motive for what they were doing. And the 4 people in on it, they're like, fuck them, damn them, selling us products to protect our families. I want them to die. Talking about all these plot holes and spoilers or character intentions or whatever makes it seem like I didn't love the movie. I gave it an 8.0. I had a blast watching this movie. It's based on a cool idea and it was a cool little like home invasion movie. I dug the shit out of it, so I gave it an 8.0. The last video I asked, what would you do if you went on a purge for 12 hours? Comment below and let me know. And also, did you guys see the twist coming at all, or was it a complete shock to you? What would you rate the twist as, and what would you rate the movie as? Comment below, let me know. I'll see you guys next time on We Watched the Movie.
We watched a movie, yeah. We watched a movie.